everyone, how's it going? So I'm going to use the December Glam bag, which is this little baggie right here. If you're subscribed, I'll put a little link below in the description of where you can go to subscribe. It's $10 a month and you get, like, I think it's 3 to 5 free, well, not necessarily free, you're paying 10 bucks, but you get 5 products sent to you to try out, and it's just really cool. If you're a makeup junkie like me, then it just kind of gives you that fix of trying out new things, and it's not that expensive. So you get a really cute little bag like this, and it has a little mirror inside, and then you get the products. So the products I will be using from the Glam bag are all of them, but I'll just show them to you if you haven't seen them. It's the NYX cream, or soft matte lip cream, which is, I love this stuff. I've never used it before and now I'm in love. It's so creamy, soft, it smells good, it looks pretty. Yeah. And then you get the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, which if you haven't tried this stuff, you have to. I mean, it's kind of like a cult thing. I mean, it's awesome. It works great. And then I will be using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Sin, and if you notice, these two products are full size, so super awesome for 10 bucks. That's a really, really great deal. I also use the My Couture blotting oil blemish papers, which have salicylic acid, and these are awesome if you have oily skin or get oily throughout the day or have acne prone skin. And lastly, I use the My Couture blush in a rush, and they come in little papers and you just like wipe them on your face and they look real pretty when you put them on. I actually really like them. It's a great idea if you're in a hurry and you just need a pop of color. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. This is the look. This is the lip color, the NYX lip color, and I use the eyeshadow, the mascara, and the blush. So yeah, let's get started. The first step, I'm going to use the My Couture little oil blotting papers, and these have salicylic acid for blemish control, which is really great if you have oily or acne prone skin. And so it's a book like this, and there's little papers. I think some people got little books with blush. It's like that. And you're just gonna blot and get any excess oil off. And you want to focus like on your T-zone or on your nose, and then up on your forehead. And I just washed my face, so there isn't really that much oil, but as the day goes on, these are so awesome for if your skin gets oily, because then you don't have to like pack on more powder. This just absorbs the oil and it doesn't make your face look cakey once you do start getting oily throughout the day. So these are a really great thing to just like throw in your purse or in your car or your backpack. So next, I'm gonna put on some of my own concealer. This is CoverGirl. I'm just going to pat that under my eye area just to brighten it up. And I kind of focus like right here. If you can see, I have like bags under my eyes because it's kind of early. And I'm just going to take the excess over my lid. Okay, so next I'm going to take the second item from the Glam bag. And this is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. If you've never used a eye primer before, it helps your eyeshadow stay on super long without getting creasy and greasy. And it also helps make those colors pop. So they're more true to their color that you see in the little palette. So you're just going to do a little swipe on the lids, and it really doesn't take a lot. And the full size primer doesn't have that little wand. It squeezes out from a tube, so I'm just gonna blot that and then bring it around the bottom of my eye. So now we are all primed and ready to go. And I'm going to take a powder to set all this, the concealer and the primer. And I'm using my absolute favorite Physicians Formula Healthy Wear. It's a translucent powder foundation. I've been using this stuff for years and it's seriously the best. Like, it sets liquid foundations so beautifully. I always get compliments on like the finish. So after we've done that, we're going to actually start applying the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the eyeshadow from the Glam bag, which is Urban Decay's Sin. And it's just a really pretty beige neutral color. I'm going to take like a fluffy brush and put this all over the lid. And you're just going to pat it on the center, work it in the inside and the outside. And before I take it up to my arch, I like to go around to the inner corner first. Just because I want my inner corner to be brighter than my arch. I don't like a super sparkly brow bone. And next I'm going to take a brown, and this is from the Naked palette. I'm using the same brush. I'm going to use Buck, and I'm going to go on the outer third of my eye and then in the crease. And I'm going to go in the crease all the way in towards my nose. But don't get the lid when you're doing the crease. And then I'm bringing it down on my lower lash line, just to give it kind of a smokier effect. And then I'm just going to kind of clean that little chunk up with my finger. You can use a brush to blend it out, but I like using my fingers. So I'm just going to kind of blend this, just to make sure that it's all smooth and evenly dispersed. And I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Okay, next I'm going to take Hustle, which is a really dark purpley color, and I'm going to go right on that outer corner and on the outer lower lid, like the outer third of the lower lid, or lower lash line, sorry. And do that on the other side. It's going to elongate the eyes and just like really make them pop. Now I'm just going to take my finger and blend it out just a hair. I'm going to take my last color, Sin. Sin is also in the Naked palette, so I'll use the new one that we have, and I'm just going to go over this middle lid where we put it, just so that the brightness doesn't get covered up by the browns that we've used. Okay. And now we're going to use the fourth item from the Glam bag, and this is by Tarte. It's called Lights Camera Lashes, and this is actually a mascara that I have never ever used, so we'll see how this looks. And when you use your mascara, one of my biggest pet peeves is pumping the wand. Don't do that. All you have to do is like take it out and apply it. You don't need to pump it. You're actually creating a vacuum when you do that, and that's sucking in air and pushing out air, and it's drying out the mascara, and so that's not good. So when you use your mascara, you want to use all parts of the wand. So how I apply my mascara, first I start in the middle and I wiggle it to the base, just so my wand can grab all those lashes, and I slowly bring it upward. And I just do that for the outer part of my lashes and a little bit on the inner. And then for these little super outside lashes, I take the tip and I go over those, so just so I can grab each and every hair or lash. Well, I guess lashes are hairs, but it seems weird to call them that, don't you think? So right now I'm just grabbing individual hairs, and if you want you can wiggle a little bit just to really grab those hairs. And now I'm just gonna wiggle, and I wiggle it and just lightly touch my lower lash line. I don't like a really heavy lower lash line because I feel like it makes your eyes look droopy. Sorry, I know I look funny when I do my lower lashes. Okay, and then I'm just going to go over, let my lashes dry just a tad, and I'm just going to lightly brush over the lashes for a second coat, kind of creating more volume. There's the lashes. And then I'm going to use this really cool product. I've never used this before. This is my first time again. And this is the same brand, the My Chore. So sometimes this will come in a little booklet, but I didn't get one that came in a booklet. So this is a blush. It comes on a sheet. You get 2 little sheets. I guess 1 for each cheek. So I'm just going to take those apart. And I'm just going to blot this on my cheek. And this is like a very pale corally color, but it is actually applying alright. It's just a nice natural peachy color. I think this color is in Sunset Boulevard, I'm not really sure. That's just what it says on the paper. But if you are on the go, it actually is putting on a good amount of color. Even though you might not be able to see it on the camera. I usually wear darker blushes, but that's kind of a cool product to try. Now I'm going to put on Victoria's Secret bronzing. I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and go into the corners, or not the corners, the hollows of my cheek, and bring it down to my jawline and my neck and contour. Bring it down. I'm going to go a little bit on the sides of my nose, and then right across my temples, on my chin, like right under my lip. This will help create like a fuller lip. If you don't have very full lips, you can like bronze right under here, or contour, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now I'm going to go and do my eyebrows. To do my eyebrows, I just use eyeshadow, and I use the color Buck from the Naked palette, and I just go brush it over on the brows. Okay. Last product I'm going to use is from the December Glam bag. It's by NYX. It's a soft matte lip cream. I've actually never used NYX. Our drugstore just started carrying NYX. Before, we never had it. I never even heard of it until like way later in life. And this is in the color Addis Ababa. Ababa? Yeah, I don't know if you can read that, but it's like this hot pink color. So I kind of kept the eyes neutral because the lips are so bright. So this has it's super pigmented. And the texture is really smooth, and it smells great. It smells so good. Oh my god, it smells really good. It smells like candy. Ugh, but it doesn't really taste like candy. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of blot this just so that the color is like even throughout. And that's your look using the, well, I look so white. Sorry, in the winter I get like albino, but anyway, this is your look for all the products in the Glam bag. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe if you like my videos, check out my other videos. I look a little fuzzy by my eye, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!